The hot pop music and cold traditional music are polarized, which is related to the inevitable development of the music communication environment. The current communication environments of popular and traditional music have their own characteristics and problems. A comparative musicology approach is used to compare and analyze the similarities between the musical characteristics of the two genres and to explore how they have been shaped by social, economic, or political aspects in order to gain a deeper understanding of music communication. Music communication environment in China, the hot pop music and cold traditional music are polarized, which is related to the inevitable development of the music communication environment. The current communication environments of popular and traditional music have their own characteristics and problems. A comparative musicology approach is used to compare and analyze the similarities between the musical characteristics of the two genres and to explore how they have been shaped by social, economic, or political aspects in order to gain a deeper understanding of the music genres. There are two genres of music itself, the traditional and the popular, but music has no national boundaries. It doesn't matter what country the music is from or what genre it is. If the music is good, everyone will give it a thumbs up to show their appreciation. There are many types of traditional music, including classical, ethnic, and art songs. Just like popular music, there are also many disciplines, each with their own strengths, characteristics, and styles that make the music unique. To say that there is conflict in music and the author believes that it does not exist. To say that there is conflict in music, the author believes that it doesn't exist. If there is a conflict, the author believes that it should be an emphatic one. There is all kinds of music styles in the world, and it is impossible for everyone to appreciate them all, or for everyone to appreciate them all. It is a rule. What is the use of this style of music if no one appreciates it? Whether popular music clashes with traditional music depends largely on the different perspectives that each person appreciates. Some people come from a traditional music background and naturally value traditional music. Some people are born into pop music and naturally do not appreciate traditional music. The main reason is that each person has a different appreciation perspective and brings a different musical aesthetic to the table. So any kind of music has its own characteristics. There are many songs nowadays, all kinds of different flavors, just like the ice cream sold in supermarkets. Each one is different. Some people like fruit flavored food and some people like tasteless food. So everyone has their own preference and needs. A lot of pop music nowadays also incorporates many elements of traditional music. For example, in the intro song of Jing Cheng's Seven Mills, it is clear that the five sound patterns of all bells and the drop appear, which is a kind of traditional music and pop music. It is a pop song, but he has added elements of the Chinese songs to the traditional songs, which not only does not spoil the taste of pop song, but also gives the music a richer and fuller color, creating a more unique sense of pop music. Similarly, SHE I Don't Want to Grow Up borrows excerpts from Mozart's Symphony No. 40 in G minor, a traditional Austrian music classical composer. This is also a fusion of traditional and pop music, giving the song a more zealot feel. Is this fusion contradictory? The answer is obviously not. And when used in the right way, it can give you more innovative music. It's like cooking soup with MSG, much fresher. We've all heard the French composer Gunnar F. Maria, but how many of us have heard the German composer Beethoven Tones, known as the father of Western music? Bach and Gunnar was nearly 200 years apart in age, and they were brought together by the Ave Maria. Ave Maria is simple, a beautiful main theme added to the number one C major prelude from the jump while tempered and cleverly combined to become the household name that it is today. It is also a fusion of music. When the music context began to appear commercial, today music is not just music, it is a commodity that can be bought and sold on the market. On the basis, we need to consider how to make Chinese music better adapted to the changing market, more in tune with the public taste, and how to build our own identity while suit the public taste. The vitality of the art of music lies in its resonance with the emotional beauty of human beings. From this perspective, art is double and long lasting because it responds to the needs of social development, fits the main body of the time, and is able to innovate according to the ever changing times and the society, thus keeping up with the times. Today, the fusion of traditional music with popular music gives us a glimpse of the future of music and an audiovisual art that is even more stunning to mankind.